As you can probably tell by the title, it didn't work out. It didn't go well, and I got the same grade that I had from before I did this. So the two goals of the two grades I was going to improve, I improved the first one. This time I got the same grade, and my goal was to get the best sort of grade you can have for these two things, and I didn't even do that. I did improve very good on the first one, but this one I just stayed the same, and that sucks. It sucks. You know, you've used a lot of like 6 months practicing, using a lot of money of your money on fixing that grade and making sure that you get the best out of those grades, and you can't, and that's a very costly fail in terms of time and money, and it sucks, and it will probably have some sort of effect, let's say, on me for some while. I will think about it, and yeah, it sucks, but I won't let this sort of thing and fail, bring me all the way down. I won't give up, you're right. I will just continue, and I will mention the thing that I had in my head the last couple of days, right? About an old friend of me passing. I knew him in before high school and in the football team, and yeah, as I mentioned before, getting the news that he died, my age, it's a different thing, man. When it's someone you're close, obviously, it's tragic, but it's people have it way worse, dude. People have it way worse, and I find myself in a position where I can try again, hopefully, and I got a bunch of amazing people around me, and I'm very lucky. And it's not that I gave it 100%. I didn't. I know I didn't, and that is the consequence of not giving everything and not, really having that, showing that real motivation and such. I know I did quite well. I practiced quite well on the first one, but I did hit like a unfamiliar sort of environment in that exam. It was the first time I've ever done something like that, and it was quite weird. Therefore, maybe I didn't get, I was just under the best grade, but this one, I had done it one time before, but on this sort of grade, I just didn't practice and do enough, and that, bit me in the ass. It sucks. And this sort of thing, it sucks to a certain degree. I mean, I've seen people walk out of the room crying, or crying before or after, and it means a lot to a bunch of people, and it means a lot to me, and it's going to have a toll on me in some ways. But as I did mention, people have it way worse. This is nobody else's fault but me. I should have done it much better, and I will learn from that, and I will just continue to do and thrive towards the goal that I set out, the 2-year plan that I've had with the counselor I talked to, and continue and make sure that I will do even better on the different other grades, and excel even better on the expectation I have for those. it sucks, but now it's done. It has happened. I can't do anything about that. And, that is now a part of my timeline. I can't, change it. It's a part of my history. And I will make sure that it has some value, in the terms of I will learn, I will, think about what went wrong, and then I will make sure I'm ready for the next one. Yeah, it sucks, but as I did mention, a guy I knew my age died this year. This is not me trying to, how do I say this, sound like a victim or whatever the fuck that means. No, I'm trying to make the point that this sucks, but it isn't anywhere near how bad it could be, right? And people may say, oh, then you're just trying to comfort yourself, not doing your best. Yeah. And yes and no, because sure, I'm trying to comfort myself, because being depressed of things that has happened doesn't change what has happened. And I will make sure that I give it my best the next time, and I know I will. So I'm not trying to downplay or making excuses, right? I know my mistakes, and I will correct them, but people have it way worse. Yeah, it sucks, and I will deal with it. People deal with shit in different ways, and I will deal with it my way, and one of my ways is people have it way worse. And I was giving the opportunity, I gave myself the opportunity, and I didn't do the best I could. And that is the consequence. It's a mirror. The grade is a mirror of my hard work, or of my work. So there's nothing really to say about that. So yeah, it sucks, but I got things I'm looking forward to, and people lose. It's a part of the game, the life. And I'm very happy, and I'm very lucky I can talk to you guys and get the thoughts out of my head. It's very late now. I did do a workout, and I found just a couple of 100 meters, 100 or 200 meters away from the school I did the exam in, there's a high, it's on top of a mountain in the city, so there was a viewpoint, or a point where you could see all over the city at night, and I did, and it was nice. Such a cliche, but it was nice. Just thought about shit, and yeah. I'm just continuing to think about, I'm trying to have a deep conversation here, and you're ruining it for me, man. Can't do it. Shut up, please. This guy is so what? Buddy, I'm going to shut your ass up, man. Okay, close. He's close. Yeah, bitch. Hey, so yeah, I will make sure that I get more motivated, and not necessarily more motivated, but more disciplined, and make sure I learn from my mistakes. And that is, what makes people great and successful, is that they actually accept loss, defeat. They use it as a tool, as a guidance, and I will do that. So yeah, it sucks, but I'm not going to give up. Okay. Hope you had a good day. Hope you will have a good day. Hope you had a better day than me. That's for sure. Have a laugh. have a laugh, have a laugh, have a laugh, have a smile, and be kind. As always, what? But yeah, take care. Goodbye.